Good morning, people. Just dropped my baby off at daycare. He had been sick and everything. So, yes, first day back this week. He was at home with me Monday and Tuesday. But, can you guys believe it? It's 1 year later. 1 year later since COVID started. Now, I'm just gonna say that I am very blessed to be here 1 year later, because I know a lot of people have lost friends, family members to COVID. And I worked for the school. This time last year I was working for the school district, so a lot of my co-workers did pass away, bus drivers and everything like that. It was hard for the kids, and I'm just thankful that I'm here. And honestly, I think last year that I didn't know, but I'm pretty sure, from the way the symptoms were, that I did have COVID, but not during COVID. When COVID started, I started having symptoms of it like back in December of 2019. Not even December, I'm gonna say the end of November, after Thanksgiving of 2019. I started, feeling sick. I'm thinking it's flu or, bronchitis, because I always get it around the same time every year. But it's like it lingered on till, I'm gonna say, March of that year. March, maybe April of that year, I was still sick. And I was having the symptoms. I was having trouble breathing, a bad cough, couldn't smell anything. I thought my nose was just stopped up. I couldn't smell anything. I didn't lose my taste, but trying to eat stuff, it was hard because I could not breathe. And it's like when I was asleep, I could not breathe. So I was having like all of these symptoms of COVID. And then, later on that year, last year, I'm going to say it had to be probably June. I was back having them same symptoms. I went and got tested for COVID. They said I didn't have COVID. It came back negative. But I honestly do think I did have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call my doctor. And for one, I'm going to see, do they do the testing for the antibodies for COVID, because that's one thing I do need to do. And another thing I need to see, because I called before, but I'm going to call again, and I'm going to ask them also, do they feel that it's safe for me to get the COVID vaccine? Because they're giving them away at my job. But I just need to see, is it safe for me to actually get it because of my health issues? So that's something that I also need to look into. But honestly, it just seemed like last year, took me down, all the way down. I ended up being a stay-at-home mom because, daycare was closed. I had lost my job, and I was collecting unemployment. And it's like, being at home with a 3-year-old, you trying to make things work, it just honestly just took me down, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. I was a train wreck, but I always, kept a smile on my face, always checked up on people. Nobody really asked me, how am I feeling? How do I feel being at home? I got little breaks here and there, because I would, go over to my sister's house, and that's basically it. Like, I did not go anywhere. Like, I would go to my sister's house. If I needed to go to the grocery store, I would take my son over there, and I would go to the grocery store, but because it would just be so many people panicking at these grocery stores, and large crowds. You couldn't find any food, nothing. And yeah, I honestly think, till now, I'm still suffering, anxiety wise, because unless I necessarily have to take my son to the grocery store with me, or to anywhere, it could be Dollar General, Target, whatever. If I necessarily have to take him with me, I take him with me. But otherwise, I don't take him really nowhere. He goes to my sister's house on the weekends while I'm at work. He goes over to his granny's house on the weekends. Also, they do rotating weekends, and I appreciate that. They rotate weekends, keeping him, because I work every Saturday. So we got it scheduled where, okay, this weekend, he's going over to his granny house. And, then the week after that, he go to my sister's house. And it's I like it like that, because I don't have to worry about, okay, he going to this person's house, but, do they have COVID? They not saying anything to me, what's the deal? I don't have to worry about him being with strangers. That's an automatic plus. I don't have to worry about him not eating. I mean, when he's at his granny house, of course she can't, get out. So I do send food over there. I send food over there. I order food and have it DoorDash to them, things like that, because that's how appreciative I am of her. Because, nobody else is going to watch him. I mean, his dad is not going to watch him because his dad is at work. If I need a break, just to kind of gather myself together because I feel myself going down, I'll send him to daycare during the week, and then I might just come home, and take the day off from work. But just one day is, I need more than one day to myself. Like, Mondays are my days off. Okay. This Monday, I didn't have that day to myself. I had it with a sick child. Sundays are my days off. Usually we'll go to church, and then, we might get out and do something. But really, honestly, Mondays are my only days that I get to myself and to conduct business, like go to the grocery store, get out, pay bills. I might go to Target, things like that. Those are the only times that I get to myself, and it's not even really quiet time. So, it's a struggle. It's been a real struggle for me for this year, like 1 year since COVID started. It has been a struggle, and trying to reach out to people. I hate reaching out for help, but I need to get better with that, reaching out for help, because sometimes I do need help. Everybody needs help, but I'm stubborn. So if I reach out to you and you haven't heard from me in like months, and I'm reaching out to you, be like, hey, can you, take Quincy at least for a couple of hours while I get some sleep? Know that I'm reaching out because I just need to pull myself together. I need to cry in private. Sometimes when I be on my way to work, I'm crying because I'm like, I just can't believe that, I'm still going through the struggle. I'm still going through this struggle, and then, it's just been really, really hard for me. Also being in school online, that's another thing that has taken a toll on me, because it's like I feel like I'm not really learning anything online. It's every man for themselves type situation now. Learning online, you don't talk to a teacher, you don't see this teacher, you don't interact with this teacher, you don't even know where your teacher is located at. They could say, like, I go to the community college. You could say you taking this class at this college, but and it says that the teacher is located at this college, but they're not even there. They're not at that campus. You have to email the teacher to answer a question, and by the time they get back to you, the assignment has to be turned in. That's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm dealing with that right now, and baby, when I tell you that I'm struggling, I honestly feel like, you know, the decision is going to come where I might not continue my education because I'm struggling. I'm struggling so hard, like so hard. You know, from my math class, you know, I'm failing this math class again because once again I had to take it online. The classes that they do have on campus are in the daytime. I'm at work in the daytime. So, I mean, it's just, it's hard. You know, it's some things that you have to learn. You learn better in person than you do online. You know, I'm taking the sociology and the psychology. I'm doing good in that. But, it's this math. I'm telling y'all, it's this math that it's taking a sister down. Because if I fail, I was really not trying to fail this class this semester because I didn't pay out of pocket for this class. So I was like, I really cannot fail this class because it's paid for. I didn't use my money to pay for this class. So if I fail this class this semester, I'm just gonna honestly drop out because sooner or later, I mean, I'm gonna have to take this class is what I need to get into the nursing program. It's hard. It's really, really hard. You know, I'm just struggling like so bad. And then, you know, I do anticipate finding me. What is on this truck? It's almost like a dead horse. I don't mean a dead horse. It's something. It's something on that truck. Yeah, I do plan on you know, because this job that I got now, the contract is getting ready to be up soon. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to find another job because they don't plan on redoing the contract. So now I gotta find another job. You know, it's hard. It's really, really hard. It's almost like if it ain't one thing, it's another. So yeah, 2020 was a booger, and it's really took a toll on me. I mean, thankfully nobody in my family had COVID. At least I don't think so, because I've been around them. But nobody in my family has had COVID. Do I know anybody that had it that I'm around? No, because I mean, everybody that I'm around, like my one friend, she's a nurse, and you know, she's worked at a facility, and once they stopped doing surgeries, then she really didn't even have to go to work, you know, because she worked at a surgical center. Once they stopped canceling surgeries, I mean, they basically pretty much shut down. And they did ask her, did she want to go like to one of the offices and do work, or she could just, you know, still get paid but not be doing any work. And that's what she basically did. Then I have another friend that's a nurse. You know, she does home health care. So really, she only has to take care of that one person. But, you know, when I did home health care, unfortunately, my person, I don't think they had COVID, but they suffered from dementia really, really bad. And then their family members went to Florida and came back with COVID. What the hell? Yeah, so they decided to, you know, instead of quarantining, they would come around her and not having masks on and anything else. I was like, yeah, no, I ain't with that. I'm not with that. No, I'm not. If you're not going to quarantine after taking a family trip to Florida, I can't be around it. Oh, and y'all, I'm actually going to make it to work on time. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm actually early for work, y'all. I have to be at work at 9 o'clock, and honey, it is 8:47, baby. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Sooner or later, I'm going to get something done to this head. I need to call my braider and see, do she have any appointments for April? Because I need something done to my head. I'm going to inbox her today. But yeah, I mean, I'm off subject and everything now. It's hot as hell in my car. Yeah, so 1 year later, you know, COVID is still going on. They have lightened up the restrictions, but still, it's some counties where they pulled the mask mandate. I'ma still be wearing my mask. I don't care. I'ma still have my mask on. You can walk around, not have your mask on or whatever. Cause I think, I don't know which county this was, but St. Louis County, their mask mandate still is going on. Other places, they've pulled the mask mandate. The restaurants are open at 50% capacity. I don't care. I still ain't eating in no restaurant because my anxiety will kick in. Like, you sitting behind me and you fucking cough or sneeze, yeah, I'm out. I don't even want to take the chance. That's why I'm like, look, let me order my food to go on about my business. Or if it's something that I want, I'm gonna order it to go and keep it busy. But like little small businesses, you know, you like small little diners and stuff like that, I'll eat in them because it could only be like 6-7 people up in the mug. I'll be cool with that. But yeah, like going to and I did see this during COVID, where a lot of people, like these barbershops and beauty salons, you know, were still taking clients, and then they was having COVID and still taking clients. Like, that is just so disrespectful. So disrespectful. You have COVID and you up here still braiding her and everything else, and you know you have COVID. I was like, yeah, that's not cool. Not cool at all. Not cool. But hey, teach on itself. Teach on itself. And I don't know why I'm looking at my mirrors like I ain't got no camera on my dashboard. I'm backing up, y'all. And I'm up here looking at my mirrors like the camera is not on this screen. Yeah. Perfect. And it's raining too. So yeah, that's basically it. You know, the 1 year later of COVID. I think I did have COVID, but they, misdiagnosed it as an upper respiratory infection and bronchitis, but I still deep in my soul feel that I did have COVID. But because, my job shut down, I'm pretty sure I was at home with COVID also, because I was out on sick leave in November, right after Thanksgiving, and I didn't come back until it was like time for my birthday that December, like that week before. I was there one day, and then we had snow days, so we was off that day. And then by the time we came back, we was at school. I was at work because I was a lunch lady. I was at work for maybe 2 days, and then that's when Christmas break started. And I was still sick, y'all. I was still sick. So yeah, I honestly do think that I did have COVID. I do want to get that checked out, see where I could get tested for the antibodies for COVID can be done at. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta put these bands on my braces. Lord knows, okay. But yeah, so I want everybody to have a wonderful, wonderful St. Patrick's Day. It is March 17th. If you have on your green, good for you. If not, don't let nobody pinch you, because it's COVID. You in my personal space. Don't pinch me, because then we're gonna have problems. All right, you guys. So have a wonderful Wednesday. You have a wonderful Wednesday and stay blessed. Bye.